Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Carl,
I'm Tina.
and today we're going to talk about a quick trip we took to Da Nang, Vietnam. Quick trip meaning 4 nights, 3 days that we flew from Bangkok to Da Nang just to see what was going on since we had to apply for a visa. So Vietnam is one of those countries where you have to apply for a visa in advance. Very nominal fee. And once you are approved for that visa, you have so much time. Like in the application, you have to choose what dates you would like to visit, and it has an expiration date. So we were running out of time.
Yeah, we were
So,
running out of time, so we had
so
to go.
yeah, so we had to go. So we went to Da Nang. Okay, it's off season. It's winter, but
Winter there.
winter means okay.
Oh,
Hello.
thank you.
So winter means, so we just got a couple of drinks. We're here at a co-working location in Bangkok.
Yeah.
So we just got some cold pressed juices from a place called Tyler Juice. And yeah, trying to stay healthy. But anyway, so we went there during the off season and went to some of the main attractions because it was kind of like a quick trip. So we didn't have time to really explore like a local. We just did some tourist stuff. So talk about what we did.
Yeah, so that's the big difference between slow traveling and a quick trip is that we mostly just hit the highlights of Da Nang and didn't get to spend a lot of time kind of immersing yourself in the neighborhood and the culture. So it was a quick trip, and we went to Bana Hills, and that's where the Golden Bridge is. It's a bridge, and it's held up by stone hands. The time of year we went, it was winter, so it was a little rainy, a little cloudy, and but it was still beautiful. We still enjoyed it, and we do want to go back during the spring when it's clear skies, blue skies, to really enjoy the beauty of Bana Hills. But it had the Golden Bridge, and the cable car ride is the longest cable car in the world.
Yep,
Is that
longest
right?
cable car in the world,
Yeah.
longest cable car ride in the world. I'm not sure what the elevation was where we started, but we went all the way up to 4,800 feet above sea level. And the cable car ride itself was, I guess it was around 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
And yeah, we went up into the clouds because it was cloudy. So kind of went up into the clouds to where the Golden Bridge is located. So you can see by some of the videos, some of the pictures that we have being shown, how beautiful it probably is when the skies are clear in the
Yeah.
springtime and during their high season. But it's during the low season where it's a little cloudy. But once we got there, it was amazing. As you can see from the pictures and the video, it was absolutely amazing. No, we couldn't see the scenic view, but just being in awe of what was built that high up. And there's also a big resort there. You can actually stay up there in a resort.
Mm-hmm.
Which
is really beautiful.
Yeah,
really
and
beautiful.
there's an amusement park up there. We didn't do that part. There's a garden there, which we wish we would have spent more time and did that, but we kind of wanted to get back down and go do some other things. But Bana Hills, the Golden Bridge, fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
Went to a brewery there. I can't remember the name of the brewery. We went to a
Yes.
brewery there. We actually drank free beer the whole time. They were walking around giving out free beer vouchers, I guess, to get people in there.
Yeah, so they were giving out free beer vouchers.
Yeah.
So a lot of people stopped by there and got their free beers.
Yeah.
And it was
Thank you. Kapam Kap.
So it was, it was a lot of fun. The cable car ride, I'm a little afraid of heights, but I did it. But it was, from what I peeked over the edge and I saw, it was really beautiful. The foliage was so green, the waterfalls up, the views back over the water when we were coming back down. Absolutely beautiful. It was definitely worth the nerves getting up there. Definitely worth going. So I would definitely say just power through and do it.
Yeah, if you're afraid of heights, but it was great. Very scenic.
Very pretty.
I mean, I was enjoying it, taking pictures. Once we did have views to see that when it wasn't cloudy and misty, it was pretty exciting. Next, we went to Marble Mountain. And so
Mhm.
Marble Mountain is another tourist destination where you have a series of caves and pagodas that are kind of elevated. I'm not sure how old this place is, but all marble and stone, and you can either climb the steps, which are very steep, and some are very narrow, or you can take an elevator. And we did a little bit of both. And yeah, that was very, very interesting because, as you can see in one of the videos that were showing that I went into a cave and I actually had to climb into the cave. And I'm not sure how close medical services are, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I stayed behind for that
yeah,
one.
yeah. There was no way.
Yeah,
There was no way I was wanting her to do that because it was a little slippery and damp outside, and I was very surprised at the people that were taking a chance of going up into this cave because it was harder coming out of it than it was
yeah,
going in, and going in was not easy.
yeah. You
And
definitely want to wear some tennis shoes or
yeah,
or hiking
so if
shoes.
you're going to Marble Mountain,
Yeah, wear
wear
appropriate.
shoes,
Yeah, appropriate
wear
shoes.
appropriate shoes for, running shoes, hiking shoes. Don't do it in slides, even though there are people doing it in slides. It was. I'm glad they made it. Glad they survived. But
Yeah. So
yeah,
there's quite a few the caves and then the pagodas and some really nice views there, looking over again like the
yeah,
ocean.
yeah,
So a lot of climbing, a lot of steps,
hmm
but it was very pretty. It was
yeah,
it was
yeah. It
pretty
was.
neat
It
to
was.
see.
It was well worth it. And you can see some of the views, and it was very close to the actual coastline. So it was pretty neat. It was worth the trip. We got to see it. You may only do it once. Once you do it, you're gonna be like, okay, I came and conquered it, saw it, climbed a cave, or did not climb in a cave. Lots of steps. You will get a workout in if you're not used to climbing steps.
Yeah.
It is a challenge. And for older people that were out there, that was a challenge. It was kind of scary because there were a lot of steps that were very, very steep.
Yeah.
So it's one of those situations where you can't be on your phone and walking up and down these steps at the same time. It was, yeah,
You gotta pay
you
attention.
be asking for trouble, you know. And then once we got to the bottom, of course, you have all the local vendors there, and they're trying to lure you in to support their local crafts and everything. But we were kind of in a crunch where, we knew we packed. Did we only have backpacks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we couldn't buy stuff. We knew we weren't buying anything. It was the first time we had traveled to another country and left with nothing because didn't have room,
Yeah.
and so we didn't really go down there and shop.
Well, we did leave with one thing. We did get
Oh,
some local roasted coffee.
oh yeah, that's right.
So
That's right. That's right.
Vietnam is one of the best places in the world to get coffee from.
Yeah,
So we did get some coffee beans and brought those home.
we still have them. We're waiting on our grinder to come and delivery, but yeah, we got some delicious coffee beans. Some of the best coffee I've had. I don't know. Yeah, it was probably the best coffee I've had since we've been doing the slow travel.
Yeah.
No sugar needed, just oat milk and the actual coffee, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, Vietnam has a lot of really nice, quaint, hidden coffee shops. So the one thing that I loved about Vietnam, where we stayed, is it was super walkable,
Yep.
and it was like you could just walk. That's why I wish we could. That's slow traveling, where you could just go out and you could get lost in the alleyways
Yep.
and discovering just so many, little shops, places to get your nails done, coffee shops, just juice shops, restaurants. It's just like you could get lost in the alleyways in Vietnam, and it really is beautiful. We ate at some really beautiful restaurants. A vegetarian restaurant that was, it was like a garden.
It was fabulous.
It was
It was
the
beautiful.
food was amazing.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
actual restaurant itself, it was really, really beautiful.
Yeah, you have to check out our Instagram so you can see this restaurant, this vegan restaurant. It was like you had to get your phone out and video You couldn't just walk in there. It was absolutely amazing. We found, matter of fact, the restaurants we found, we haven't talked about the people yet, but
Yeah.
we did meet a wonderful lady, and she sent us the list of restaurants on WhatsApp, and we went to all those restaurants that she sent us, including the coffee shop that we fell in love with, and the vegan restaurant,
Singa.
and
Singa.
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 Yes.
Okay. And then we went to another popular restaurant the very next night for dinner, and it was fabulous. We got there right before about 6 tour buses pulled up, so that was great. And everywhere she told us, recommended to go that we went to, it was 10 out of 10.
Yes.
It was absolutely wonderful.
And that was Tao.
Yeah, her name's Tal.
Yes.
And you can see her there. We spent some time in the co-working space, and I think we're going to try to meet up with her again this spring. Yes. When we head down to southern Vietnam, down to an island down there in Ho Chi Minh City. So hopefully we'll be able to link up with her and get a nice tour of what's going on in the city down south. You know, because what we've seen, there's an island down there in southern Vietnam that is a must-see, must-do.
Yes.
You know, and so one of the things that we almost forgot to do in Vietnam was pedicure. We almost forgot to get our nails done, and we had to try it out because back home where we're from in Florida, you know, our favorite place to go, they were all from Vietnam, and my favorite nail tech was Lena. And so Lena told us about how, you know, when she comes over, how, you know, she travels around for affordable prices, and Vietnam's definitely affordable.
Oh yeah.
But
definitely.
We wanted to see if the quality of the nail places were top notch. So we went on Google and looked up a nail place, and I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, but we'll add it to the screen.
Yeah, we'll pop it up. It'll be listed on the screen. And let me tell you, when we walked in, best pedicure ever. Best pedicure ever. Ever.
Yeah.
Best pedicure ever.
Yeah. The people in Vietnam were very friendly.
Yep.
And they were very curious about what you thought about Vietnam.
Yep.
So a lot of them wanted to know, how do you like it here? What is your favorite thing? Where have you been? They wanted to share their city with you, and they wanted to share great places to go and eat, go experience, go and see. So the people in Vietnam were very, very friendly. So they're very outgoing and very friendly. So that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back, and we'll spend more time and hopefully spend more days so we can do what we consider slow traveling instead of a quick tourist trip to Vietnam. But we just didn't want to let that visa go to waste. So we just got us a cheap flight, and, you know, we could have gotten here in an hour and a half on one flight, but we, you know, tried to be more economical. So we had a layover in Ho Chi Minh City, then we flew to Da Nang, but we can actually fly from Bangkok to Da Nang in an hour and a half. And I think we'll do that next time.
Yeah.
So, okay.
I think so. Vietnam, I would definitely recommend a visit there. So we will definitely go back in the springtime when the weather is warmer and see some blue skies. We can visit the beaches. It was a coastal town, and we did drive by the beaches on the way to Marble Mountain. And it looked definitely a place that I want to go back and visit. So Vietnam, a thumbs up. It was super safe. Definitely very walkable. Same transportation. Grab is there. Grab car, grab motorbike, or you can just walk. If you stay down in the city center, everything's located down there.
Yep. So. A great rooftop restaurant that you see on our video. They have a nice walkable river walk promenade. You know, the Dragon Bridge is in the background. Now we missed the fireworks show that happens on the weekends, but we'll catch that next time we're in Vietnam and we're in Da Nang. We'll catch it. We'll see it.
Yeah.
And we'll venture out a little more to see how some of the people are living, you know, and that's something we didn't get a chance to do. So, but we did have a good time, and Vietnam will be back. So stay tuned for more. So thanks for watching the video, and, you know, remember to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and ring the bell for notifications, and we will see you in the next one.